Yesterday, the fan remake of Plants vs Zombies Adventures got its first update since the PvZ Road Trip public beta became available last month. Included with the initial beta was a roadmap of updates we could expect in the near future. The latest version released yesterday is 0.1.2, which essentially has laid the groundwork for version 0.2 that plans to include minigames and additional game modes. The most notable changes are changes to the user interface, bug fixes, additional options, and a couple of other improvements, but I wanted to start off by talking about the new game mode menu. Previously, this went straight to the main road trip story mode, but as you can see, there is now a menu including a variety of different game modes. There are a couple of other modes that have been shared on Twitter previously, but for now there are 4 and you can go through and read each of the descriptions. At the moment, the Pixel World and Brain Ball game modes are locked, but you can go into the World Tour menu. There isn't anything in here to play currently, but essentially this is going to be an online mode that will take you to different parts of the world to defeat the zombie invasion. Unfortunately, I don't really have any more details on this at the time of recording, but I'm sure this will become clear sooner or later. The other main thing you are going to see a difference in overall is the user interface, particularly the addition of a main menu. When you load up the game now, you are greeted with a very awesome looking zombie farm scene with scarecrows, a chicken, the cutest trees you ever did see, Crazy Dave's van, and even an outhouse. What more could you possibly want? What I really like about this menu is that instead of having a button layout, you click on pieces of the scene to navigate. So for game modes, you click on Crazy Dave's van. Then we have this hole in the ground that just so happens to look like a controller, which takes you to extras. Like with the World Tour, there's nothing in here at the moment, but you can see what will be on the way. We have the almanac, mini games, puzzles, and bank. Then we have settings, which have had an additional category added. There is now a preferences section, which allows you to customize a couple of things. You will also notice this is written in Spanish. The English translation is yet to be added here. First, there's an option to choose between the classic PvZ Adventures styled UI or the Road Trip UI. You can test this out yourself, but basically it just moves a couple of interface things around. You can also choose how items like sun and currency are collected, either by clicking on them or hovering the mouse. The choice is yours. The next option is additional particles. You can turn them on or off. And finally, there's an option to adjust the recharge interface, either just text or text and bar. I couldn't actually see what this affected in game, but I probably just missed it. The other thing you will notice with version 0.1.2 is the sound system. There has been a lot more music and other sounds added to the game. You will hear this in the different menus and such. It's definitely helped to make everything feel more alive and complete. All the other things in this patch include various bug fixes and several other improvements that you may or may not notice. In terms of content, as far as I am aware, nothing new has been added, so you can still play the 10 demo levels with the improvements, but yes, it seems like we're waiting for version 0.2 before any new levels are added. Anyway guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. But other than that, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons, turn on notifications, and if you would like to support the channel further, check out my Patreon page by clicking on screen or through the link in the description. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.